I'm gonna be calm.
Okay. What's up, guys? It's your girl, J to J, in the cut, and I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. So today I'm here with my friend.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm in a sorority, so that's why I'm here.
And she's going to talk to you guys about sororities, and I'm going to talk to you guys about fraternities and what my friends who are currently in fraternities are saying about the process. So, let's get it. One of my friends in a fraternity that I don't know what it's called, it's like Mu something. I don't know what Moose.
Mu Sigma Nu?
I don't know if it's that one. It's one
I
of
made that up.
It's one of them.
Okay.
So he said the rushing process is a bunch of mostly alcohol-free events where you just do stuff like barbecuing or bowling with the guys in the frat. And if they like you, they'll give you an interview where they'll ask you questions, trying to figure out if you're an upstanding guy or not. And if they like your interview, they'll extend you a bid. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's like if they want you, they give you something and you sign it, and then you're in the fraternity.
Cool. Awesome. I'm glad she's here. And it's your choice to accept or not. And then you'll start your pledgeship. Okay, so my other friend who's in a different fraternity said, I thought frats were dumb as f*** until I actually joined one. A fraternity is a true brotherhood.
I'm sorry.
They create a bond with strangers whom become your brother. The rush process, frats, will host events and they will try to recruit the out of you so you can join. If the brothers like you, they will invite you to a private event where you will host a special event, and then soon after that you're a pledge. Every frat's pledgemanship is different, but just know it's a lot of shit that you never do unless you're in a frat. So that's all I can tell you guys about fraternities. I'm not going to give my personal opinion on it because I don't know all the details. I just know that my friends who are in a frat, they had time for me at the beginning of the year. They joined the frat. They didn't have that much time, so that's the team. And I know they throw a bunch of like Hawaiian themed parties and they have a bunch of beer. So that's the team.
Beer is gross.
It's so gross.
And you definitely don't want to drink the punch. That's
Don't drink the punch!
This is a really, really long thing.
So grab your popcorn and grab your panties.
Yes, you better. Basically, if you're going to Texas State, like, you are so lucky you're rushing your Texas State. It's 100% cheaper, 100% less stressful, like it is, and shorter. And you don't, the best part, you don't have to bus to houses because we don't have a Greek row. So we're always in, like, the embassy suites. That's where my rush was. And, oh, crap, forgot. They have to go at recruitment now because Texas State keeps getting in trouble. So it's not rush anymore. It's recruitment. Just letting you know.
But it's the rush process.
It's a rush process.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. So this whole time, you're going to be in a hotel. It's going to be freezing, just like letting you know. It's like a 5-day total process. Like, 2 of those are kind of half days, but just letting you know. All right. So before the whole process, you sign up, you pay, and you get added to a Facebook group. And they'll send you a link, and they'll tell you your number, and they'll be like, hey, fill out this quiz. And you have to do the quiz before any of the stuff starts because it gives you your 3 core values. And they do a bunch of, like, games about it on the first day. And it's really helpful in deciding what sorority you want to join because each sorority has 3 core values. And if they match up with yours, it's really good. And they like you if you have the same values as them.
Well, you better do your research.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do the quiz. I made them up. But whatever, it's okay. You have to finish it. Like, you have to do it. Day 1, orientation. So, basically, if you're at Texas State, you're gonna walk to LBJ, that's what it's called?
LBJ, the Student Center.
You're gonna walk there, and the buses will pick you up around noon. And this process is going to last till 7 p.m. They do not provide snacks or lunch. So you bring your snacks. Bring them, please.
Especially if you got the munchies. No, don't show up high. Don't do that.
Don't do that. No, don't do that. Okay, so basically you get in your little groups, you get to know them, you play little icebreaker games. It's kind of fun, really awkward, especially if you're a freshman and you already hate yourself and you're like, I don't want to be in college. What is social interaction? That was me. Okay, then they bring you into this big ballroom and they're like, there's a bunch of girls that are like, this is what being in a sorority is all about, and if you didn't want to be there in the first place, you're like, oh yeah, sisterhood, blah, 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 and you kind of make fun of them the whole time. Listen, keep your mind open, because that was me, and now I'm like 100% in love with my sorority. So, at this point, they like give you a t-shirt, and they're like, this is what you're gonna wear tomorrow, and I'm like, great. You go back into your groups, and each group gets a turn walking into this other room in the hotel where all of the sororities are. This is literally the most stressful thing you will ever go through if you are an anxious person like myself, and you have to talk to these girls who are beautiful, and it's like, I can't even describe it. It's awful.
Imagine talking to a bunch of me. No, I'm just
oh my god. You're the worst. I love you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have to talk to all of them. I didn't know I was going to be talking to these people, and I looked like trash. So, like, if you're doing this, and they don't tell you, I'm pretty sure they'll tell you this year, they did not tell me, dress cute, like, casual cute, like, if you want to wear a dress, wear it, but, like, you don't have to. Just, like, wear, like, jeans and a nice shirt, or maybe a skirt, whatever. Also, wouldn't recommend a skirt, because it's freezing, just saying. Okay, you do this whole thing, you get home, you're starving, and you're exhausted. Just wait. Day 2, it's called the Sisterhood Thing. So basically, this day you travel with your group, like the whole time. You go to every sorority, and each sorority has their own room in this embassy suites. And you're gonna spend about like 45 minutes in there, and the girls will be asking you the same questions over and over again. It's gonna get really annoying. But, like, keep an open mind, and make sure you are keeping track of the conversations you like, the people you like, because at the end of the day, you're going to need to, like, pick which ones are your favorite. And they'll mostly be talking about, like, the things they do together, like their sisterhoods, which are just, like, you know, like, exclusive events only for their sorority, and it's free for you, so good job. It's awesome. And then at the end of the night, you just go to your RCs, which are your recruitment counselors. Pretty cool. And they were like, and then you'll tell them like your top 5, and then 1 that you wouldn't mind going back to, and then 2 you don't want to go back to at all. Here's the thing. Sometimes you will get invited back to those 2 that you don't want to go back to at all. It's okay. You're going to be fine. It's like, whatever. Pro tips. This is for every single day at the suites. You will get there to the bus stop, 6:45. You will not get home until around 10, 11, 12, depending on the circumstances. I couldn't go back till like past midnight that year. There was like 3 people fainted. A girl had a seizure. It was like a lot. It was not good. It was not good. It was very stressful, and I hated it. Now, prepare yourself for day 1, because you're going to be fine on day 2 and day 3. But day 1, you are going to hear yelling. You're going to see girls screaming and flipping their hair, and it's going to be scary, but it's okay. And also, try your best not to be nervous, because, like, they really do want to get to know you. And, like, the RCs will tell you, like, they're more stressed than you are. And you're like, no way. But, yeah, they are. They really are. Coming from someone that's going to have to recruit people, I'm scared. I'm scared to meet you guys. But
hopefully get to meet Amanda next year. Oh, my gosh. She's amazing.
Pretty weird, but it's okay. But, okay, on this day, you're going to get there 7:45. It's going to be a really long day. They will only feed you lunch unless it changes. So bring food. It's freezing in that room, and you're going to be spending so much time, and you will have downtime. Bring a pillow, a blanket, a sweatshirt, something to cover up, and if you're already tired, like, take a nap. It's fine. Also, makeup and hair stuff, because, like, you have to look presentable.
Period.
It's like, period. Like, it's like if you showed up to a job interview, you would be wearing something cute, and, like, you'd look good and respectable. I know it's weird to say that, but it's like, if you don't put effort into your appearance on these days, it's like, the girls will think, oh, she doesn't care about us. She doesn't want to be with us. She doesn't want to be here. And, like, whatever. And this day, you just wear, like, a t-shirt and, like, nice pants or a skirt and, like, cute shoes. This day's not hard for dressing up. It's really not. And then, like, accessorize it in a cute way. Anything that, like, shows a little bit of your personality is great. Like, bracelets, anything. Now to day 2. This is Philanthropy Day. This is the day that you will see the most girls crying. Like, they will be sobbing. Because at the beginning of the day, you get your schedule, and you have anywhere from 5 to 2, like, sororities that have invited you back. And, like, do not get discouraged if you don't get invited back to your favorite places. I got invited back to my favorite place, but I didn't get invited back to, like, my top, like, my other 2 that I really, really liked. And I was like, you can allow yourself to be upset about it for, like, 5 seconds and then get over it, because there's a process, and if 2 sororities wanted you, they probably fought over you, and you, like, whichever one won, like, just let it happen. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. Don't be the girl that cries and drops out on that day. It's not fun to be that girl, and it's not fun for anyone to see that girl, because it's really sad and kind of annoying. So, it's like letting you know. Now, this day they're going to be talking about their philanthropy. Everyone is going to show you a video of what they do. It's pretty emotional sometimes, depending on, like, whatever their philanthropy is. Then they tell you about the events they throw for that, like, charity that they donate to, and it's really cool, and I really liked it. And you'll probably talk to one person that you already talked to, so, like, you feel more comfortable, and this time you have a little bit more people. Not more people, you have more time in each room, so it's like, whatever. And you have to pay attention, like I said yesterday, because this time you're going to be narrowing it down to 2 that you want. So, like, even if you really like them, but you don't feel like they really, like, any of the people that talked to you, like, were really, like, I hate to say vibing, but vibing with you, like, don't put them down, because if you pick 2 people and only one of them invites you back, like, you're only going to one pref night, and that's, like, it's no fun when you only go to one. Like, you get upset and your feelings get hurt, but, like, you're fine. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I promise, you're fine. Now, day 3. At this point, you just want to be done because you're tired, you're exhausted. Everything that I've said applies now. And let me tell you, there are close to no water breaks, my friend. None. If you want to go to the bathroom, you have to have someone go with you, and sometimes they don't even let you go to the bathroom. So sucks for you if you're on your period and keep that blood in. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. Like, honestly, like, I don't even know what to tell you. Shove a super tampon in there, because it's going to be a bumpy ride for you.
It's going to be a bloody ride.
Okay. Next. Oh, forgot to say. Day 2. Casual dress. So, like, anywhere from, like, a romper, a sundress, to, like, a skirt and, like, a flowy shirt. Like, that's good. Maybe heels, because you have time to take them off. You're only going to, like, max 5 houses. So, like, you're going to be fine if you wear heels, because you can take them off when you're done. So, it's, like, just however comfortable you're dressing up, just do it. Now, day 4, right? Did I say 4? Day 4, pref night, otherwise known as preference night. It's a roller coaster of emotions, because usually at this point you pretty much know where you want to go. Like, you know, if you know, like, you just do. And a lot of people cry this night, like, I'm just saying, and it's not because they didn't get invited back. Some of them are, but it's less this night than the day before. Oh gosh, it's so bad. But you go in the room and all, like, I think, like, it's really sad. Like, if you start crying, do not feel bad, because most of the other girls in the sorority are crying. They're, like, sharing testimonies. It's pretty cool, actually. And this day was really fun, because I got to talk to a girl that I talked to, like, 3 days in a row, and she was really cool, and I liked her a lot. I can't reveal... Yeah, no. Okay, but the issue comes when you go to the place you know you don't want to go, and you start crying because you're just so tired. And you're just so hungry, and you just want to go home. And then the girls will be like, oh, you really want to be here? And you're like, I want to go home, I'm tired. That happened to me, if you can't tell, It did happen.
She's venting personal experience. She's telling you guys what you're going to go through because she went through it.
Now, here's the thing. There's something called dirty bidding. If you haven't heard of it, it's where, it's usually on pref night, where the girls will talk to you and they'll say something like, can't wait to see you on bid day, or you're already my sister, something like that. Like, if that happens, you tell your RC immediately, and that sorority is getting in trouble because it happened to me. It happened to a lot of my friends, and it was at the sorority that they all really wanted, and they didn't get a bid. And it was, like, really, really sad for them, and that's why you can't do it. Like, when they say that to you, you suicide bid, which is, like, at the end of the night, you only put one sorority down and don't put a backup, so you don't get a bid at all, and it's really, really sad. Do not suicide bid. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Because if you don't get the one you want, it's really sad and you don't get to go to bid day and whatever. Okay. Last day. Bid day. It's amazing. It's so fun. So basically it's after class. And if you have a class before bid day starts, I suggest doing your makeup and hair before. Not because you need to look perfect, but you will be taking the most pictures you've ever taken. Like, so many pictures. And so, basically, you're going to go into the rec center, like the 3rd floor basketball gyms, I think. Basketball courts, I don't know. Mm-hmm. And you see, like, all of the, not all of the sororities, but all the sororities are there, not all the members are there. And they're all dressed up, and they have their little corner, and they have a banner, and it's super cute, and everyone's partying. Not partying, but, like, you know, dancing around. And all of your RCs will be in, like, robes. And basically, the reason for this is because...
It's a cult.
No.
Okay.
RCs are actually members of sororities, but they have to, like, give away their letters for the summer. And, like, that means they have to take, like, they have to archive every picture from their sorority. They have to take it out of every bio that they have. So, like, if you really like your RC, you don't pick the sorority they're in. And you don't ever get to figure out what sorority they're in. It's pretty fun. And they are in costume. Like, they're in the costumes, like, dressed accordingly to their, like, bid day theme. Okay, basically you get into the gym. You get your bid. If you look at it, you get yelled at. So don't look at it. You have to sit on it and wait till everyone gets there, and it's really stressful, and you're like, I just want to see what sorority I'm in. Okay. And then finally, once everyone's there, every sorority, like, in order, does their chant. And
the chants like I see on Twitter when they're like, ah, the gates of hell. Like,
we're better than them.
Okay.
No, it's not their fault. They were just not trained as well as everyone at Texas State. I'm just saying.
You saw that video?
Our cheers are a lot better. They're annoying, but they're better. I love it. But I actually do really like doing it. Whatever. It's fine. I'm crazy. I joined a cult. It's fine. But whatever. So, okay. So each sorority does their chant, and when the chant is over, like, the girls, the RCs in that sorority take their robe off and do the chant with them, and it's really cute, and you're like, ah, whatever. And then after that, they all run back to their people, because they weren't allowed to hang out with them, like, all summer, and it's really kind of sad, and they're like, yay, and they're crying, and you're like, ah, but whatever. And then they're like, 3, 2, 1, and you get to look at your bid, and you're like, either yay or whatever, and then you run to them, they give you a t-shirt, and they put, like, not makeup on you, but they, like, dress you up. It's kind of fun. And then you take a bus to, if they have a house, you take a bus to their house. I don't really know what happens if they don't have a house, but I'm sure they go somewhere to, like, hang out and stuff. And then the new members, which was me, we go into a room, and then they give us our official bid and paperwork, and they're like, sign it if you want. Let me make this very clear. You do not have to sign it immediately. Like, you can take time to think about it. Like, is this the place I really want to be? Do I want to spend my money on this? Is it worth it? Because if it's not, and you sign your bid, like, you can't go through Rush, like, for another, like, 2 years. And it's, like, really sad. If you wanted a certain sorority, it would suck, you know? And also, if it's a money problem, you can talk to, like, financial, so that would be fine. You can do that. But you can keep it for a few days and decide if you're going to sign it yet. Like, later. It'll be fine. But then the rest of the night, you're, like, eating food, dancing, like, sober partying, you know, like, high school partying, middle school partying with, like, your sorority. It's super fun. This was probably one of my favorite nights of college freshman year. It was awesome. And then you have, like, a bid day buddy who, like, hangs out with you the whole time and stuff, and it's really fun. And then she will either take you home or you guys will hang out after that, depending on, like, how much you're friends. And I hung out with my bid day buddy after that, and it was really fun. I loved her. She's not in my sorority anymore, which is sad, but it's okay. But yeah, that's the process. It's a lot. Oh, you can't have your phone during the whole thing. You get your phone back, like, sorry. Okay, so, like, when you're at the suites, like, every single day they take your phone. Yeah. And you can have it on bid day, but you can't have it out. It's like because it's, like, secretive. I don't know why you can't have your phone. I really don't.
I guess because it's also rude and they want you to, like, really pay attention and then be engaged.
The thing that they always said to me was you can't have your phone because they didn't want you to, like, text people so they could, like, influence your decision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, like I couldn't text my mom and be like, which one should I join? Because they want it to be, like, your decision. And the, like, people in charge take it, like, very seriously. They're very hardcore sorority girls, and you're gonna bond a lot with your RC group. One of the girls in my RC group is, like, one of my best friends, and we're in the same sorority now, which is great. And yeah, I know, I love her. Her name is also Amanda. It's fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like twins.
Yeah, it's fun. But there's a lot of times where they just won't let you talk, and you're just like, because they have to give you, like, the silence to think about your decision. I'm like, oh my god. What? It's a lot, and it's, like, for people that are diehard, I want to rush and I want to do Greek life, like, it makes sense, but I wasn't that person. So it was like, okay, this is a lot, this is too much.
Right. Okay, so I have a little Q&A for you, real quick.
Q&A?
Yes. Okay. So what do you do in a sorority? Like, what do sororities, like, do, like, on campus?
On campus?
Like, what do you do? Is it just, like, a sisterhood, like, y'all keep things exclusive? Or is it just, like, you also do other stuff, like, outside?
Okay, well, I am in Alpha Z Delta. Love that group. Love those girls. I know for us, we're, like, one of the, I don't know if we're the only, but I know we're the only on our campus that's, like, nationally partnered with Philanthropy. And I don't know if we picked our colors based on them or they picked their colors based on us. Our Philanthropy's Autism Speaks. It's really fun. I love it. I love it a lot. On campus, we've had, like, I think 2 walks. Like, we had a Light It Up Blue event. It was, like, $5. And all the money went to Autism Speaks.
I know y'all collect money around, like, campus with, like, the jugs and stuff.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool. We tried to do the whole pin thing that, like, you know, like how some people have, like, the ribbons on their backpack with puzzle pieces, because that's, like, the thing for autism. But, we weren't very good at handing them out because we just wanted to sit and talk to each other. And we didn't really talk to people walking on the quad, and I was like, okay.
Because everybody on the quad wants to get to their class, not be stopped by people who are like, give us some money.
Give us money, please. But they were free. They were free. Like, all we had to do was say, do you want a pin? And we didn't even do that.
And don't y'all, like, sell stuff in the quad as well?
Yeah, sometimes.
And they have booths in the quad sometimes. Okay, so is it competitive, like the other sororities? Are y'all, like, really, like, rivals, or is it just, like, respectful and peaceful sometimes?
I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm sure, like, there's beef with, like execs, but I'm not on the exec board, so, like, I don't know about any of it. I don't think we're competitive. I know we're really cool with a lot of them, and there's some that we just, like we don't talk to so much, just because, like...
It's like,
No, it's not like, it's like, if they want to come and talk to our, like, in our chapter meetings, like, sororities will reach out to us and be like, can we, like, promote our event? And some sororities never came in. And I know, like, we went into almost every single sorority to promote events.
Oh, okay.
So it's like some people don't come in and talk to us, so we like don't
really.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
it's
not
a
like,
two-way street. Right?
It's not like we have beef. But like, I'm sure they do, but like, I don't know about it.
Okay. What's your opinion on Greek life as a whole? Last question.
If you have the money to do it, it's a fun experience. I like it a lot. It's really helpful with grades. Like, it really is. Because there's girls that are, like, specialized in each subject that will tutor you for free. And they have study hours at the house, and those tutors are almost always at the house for you. And it was really helpful for me.
It has really good connection.
Yes. And if it's too expensive, like, I would wait so you don't have to do it so many years, you know? Just, like, not just for the connections, but, like, just so you can experience it. I feel like everyone should go through the rush process because it makes you grow as a human being. I am a better person. I went through hell. Actually, it was terrible.
But hey, it's worth it. She loves it.
I
so.
know. I don't understand. I never thought I would be this, but I am. I'm having fun.
Okay, so that's all the questions that we have today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give this video a like. Stay tuned for next week's video. Thank you, Amanda, for coming.
No problem.
And as usual, stay focused and stay fabulous. Mwah.
Aw, you're so cute.
Thank you. Feel free to comment down below your video requests. It can be lifestyle advice, it can be fashion, hair. It can literally be related to any type of content I post. And if you're not sure about the content I post, be sure to check the description box below. And I will definitely be on top of your video requests. And always remember, stay focused and stay fabulous. Mwah.